Welcome guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the garage. I hope everybody's having a good day, a good week. It is freezing out here and we're missing somebody, so help me find Walter White. Buckle up guys, let's go. Alright, back to business. So it doesn't necessarily have to be in order, but the number one thing that I love about this radio or this unit is all of that. All of that equates to 30-inch worth of display, worth of glass, right? That, when it's turned off, right, like that, from the middle, from the driver, from the passenger, all of that, it looks great, right? It looks great. Yes, you can have it in a 13-inch per screen configuration, or you can have it in a 15-inch per screen configuration. But I can tell you, the 13-inch, it works perfect. You have that on this side, looks good. You have the access, not a lot of glare. And on the passenger side, that's what you have. You have your own screen. It's at the perfect height when you're sitting as a passenger. It's on the perfect angle. You can see how you don't get the glare from the outside. You don't get none of that, right, on the screen. So it is really, really, really good. So that display, honestly, the size of that radio, it's just perfect. That's the number one thing. Number two, functionalities of the radio, and I will go in depth in the functionalities of the radio when it comes to doing the full review of the radio. So be on the lookout for that, because I've already done the install video. But the functionality of this thing, they're just endless. I mean, the radio itself, it's an Android-based radio, which tells you right off the bat that you can do whatever you can do on a phone or a tablet, pretty much, you can do it here, right? The functionalities are just out of this world. One of them, which is very, very, very good in this instance, will be the ability to share what you have on this screen over there. Yes, he has access to whatever he has there. He can play, he can do whatever, but you can go ahead and pick, if you lock that screen, and you can share with him. He can go and he can browse. He can watch the channel on that side while he's doing that. I'm sitting here on this side and I'm doing my own thing, you know, so I can go and I can be browsing, I can be going on the navigator, I can be on the map, I can do whatever. He's doing whatever, I'm doing whatever. That's one of them. You have 4G, you have Wi-Fi, you have Android Auto, you have Apple CarPlay, you have wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, Bluetooth functionalities, notification. You can update the system there, you can customize it, so you can do so many things on this deal that, that's number two. You have those functions, so the functionalities are just awesome, and you can always go there and press that little home button and it'll bring you back, and then you put that on hold and you don't have the lighting at night. So again, flexibility of this system is just out of this world. The third thing that I love about this unit is the fact that if you're old school, and no offense there, you can always revert to that. You can set it up to where the radio boots, and that is what you get. You get a screen that's bigger, right, than the initial screen that you had in there, and that is better. You have access to all the features that initially came with the car and were still in the system, because if you watch the install video, you will know that it was pretty much a transfer on the motherboard, right? So you keep the motherboard, you keep the features, and you just enhance it, and it propels everything to the next level on this display. So you still have these features from the original car, and you can always access them, and you can always go in there and do a bunch of stuff, right? And that is all independently to you being able to have your passenger do that. So you can be back in 2016, upgraded version of 2016, while your passenger is in 2025, right? It's just fantastic. The fourth thing is the quality of the display. And while we're here, I'm gonna show you, I don't know how many of you are OCD like that, but I did not know that was a tree in the back end. I didn't know that was a red phone booth. Did not see the guitar before I upgraded the screen. Didn't even know that those were lights. I didn't even see until I upgraded the screen that was mud, right? Brown mud on the Land Rover. I can even tell you it looks like clay. Like, that's how insane, right, the quality of the display is. So just to tell you with the bottleneck being, the OEM software being a little sluggish, one of the biggest bottleneck was also the fact that the display was just poor. It was poor. It might have been good at the time, from 2013 to 17 maybe, or 16. But the quality of the display here, it is amazing. If you can get this much detail on an older board, just imagine how good the quality of the display is whenever you're watching something. Whenever you're watching, for example, TV, if you have a TV, a live TV application here, whenever you're backing up, right? For example, if you're backing up, that is how clear it looks. It looks really, 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 really good, right? The fifth thing that I love about this is just that it fits. Guys, it fits. It doesn't matter what people tell you. I guarantee you overall, it fits. Maybe one or two exceptions. I mean, right there, you have all your vents. It doesn't get overheated. It doesn't get cooled off. You have all your vent. All your air is still there. You still have your button there for your glove box, right? You have it. You're golden. Your vent over there is still there. The look, literally to the exception of some few stitches there, if you want to be picky, they could have made some stitches here to kind of make it all look like it was factory. But guys, I guarantee you, you have aluminum there, you have aluminum here, the looks, it is so good. The fitment overall is really, really so good. Those were 5 things that I could come up with, in a month and a half or 2 to go ahead and support or justify the purpose of the screen or the purchase itself overall. One thing I can tell you, and you can be on the lookout for the full review that I will put out for the radio. I might do it in parts because it's so much to cover, right? Like, I can't pretend that I can go ahead and I can cover it all, but I can guarantee you that this thing is literally endless. It has endless opportunities, and there's always room to grow. So be on the lookout for the video for the full review. Be on the lookout for the video about the 5 things that I don't like, unfortunately, just like everything about the stereo. And drop in the comment what you think, what you think. What do you think? Do you think it's worth it? Do you so far think that, it would be justified based on the price, based on the features? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for following. Much appreciated. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out.